On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold Page, the lefty from the Hawkeye State, gets the nod to pitch in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Next to bat for the Giants, Fernando Ruiz. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's really quite a ball player. He's been on base a lot this year, and when he gets on, he's always looking.
So stepping in, King Bishop. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
High chopper over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to you.
Now at the plate, King Bishop, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. Nothing in 1 count, here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Brinson racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball stays outside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Gone! So a two-run homer down the line in left. So his remarkable season continues, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. So a big moment here, and standing in, Adrian Aguilera. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This one is launched. Look at this. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Giants now take a 3-2 lead.
Just a majestic home run to watch, and I certainly think it's worth looking at with our show track technology. You don't see many home runs in that territory, and with a projected distance coming in at 470 feet, it backs it up.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, King Bishop, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
On the ground to the left side. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the 9th inning from Coors Field in Denver as we get a nice shot of the city here tonight.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Miguel Chacin earns his 8th victory of the season. Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado, and Coors Field tonight. The second of 3 to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Ralph Helms is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, King Bishop.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Blanks leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bishop racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning.
Stepping up now, Bo Fox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. Fox takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. So in now for San Francisco, Nigel Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
High in the air out to center field. Bishop will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up. No. So coming to the plate, King Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. An incredible 90 now on the season. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So digging in now, Roosevelt McKay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start fifth. Look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. So striding forward now, John Riggin. He singled his last time up.
Riggin.
Liner toward right center.
Yeah, here we go. Relay.
That's
relay,
in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully.
Ready now, Roosevelt McKay. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what you're batting.
Settling in now, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
4-1. Rocky center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now.
Count is 3-0.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that as quick as possible.
Gonna hit a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had to make. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Rockies led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ralph Helms gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Vern Johnson struggled and gets the loss after giving up. And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're John Gustavo. On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Ke'Uri Mea will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bishop sprinting after it. 1 out.
No runner, no runner. Not hold.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. In now for Colorado, King, Bishop. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
And that's in there, 2-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
2-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, King Bishop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Maya at third. Smith on at second with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Ready for another chance, Freddie Pearson. He reached on a single in his first try. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. King Bishop, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 2 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
High and deep to right center.
Relay!
1 run scores. That gets down as 1 run is in. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 5-2.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball.
Digging in once again, King, Bishop. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those.
And that in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A 3-run shot down the line in left as we are all tied at 5.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Stepping up now, Fernando Castellano. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Fernando Castellano.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there. One down. Digging in and looking for more, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The windup and the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shootouts. Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a solo shot down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Colorado with their 80th win to pace the division. Terrence Weller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thank you. On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Walker Buehler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So digging in now, Greg Allen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bishop has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Striding in for the Rockies, King. Bishop watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. First offering on its way. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Smith stands at first with 1 out. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They're hoping to have some things turned around with him leading off. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Allen.
The center fielder, Greg Allen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Baez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, King. Bishop, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Shot on the ground is short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Ready once again, Greg Baker. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Baker.
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, hold it.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Gohara hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Pulled toward right center field. Delgado. Now at the plate, King Bishop. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Solo shot here to left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Leading off the inning, Richard Busby, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Busby takes the turn at third. He wants it all. The tag, and he's in there. And it's now 5-3.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark
trying to pick things up where we left off. King Bishop.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Gohara hangs win number 11 on his line. Walker Buehler. Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harold Page will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Ready, Pearson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Dodgers strike. So striding forward now, King Bishop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. De Silva stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. So stepping in, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. And there's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down. Coming to the plate now, King Bishop. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Next for the Dodgers, Victor Bruno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bishop is under this one, lifted in the air to straightaway center, and he will put it away to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Digging in now, King Bishop.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get them going.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. On the ground. No, he'll get to this one. Long throw to third. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop shading to his right. 1 out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Now batting, Richard Busby. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 14 on the season, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more. Into the box, King. Bishop. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Standing in, Alfonso Cisneros. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tapped down
on the bag,
line.
on the bag, on the bag.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Harold Page records the victory, his